What's going on, everybody? Tony here from Urban Girl Scout Media. Just coming to you today to talk a little bit about the upcoming Masters 25 set, and I don't know, just kind of get some opinion out there. Um, First off is we've got this set coming up, Masters 25, that's supposed to be the celebration of everything that Magic has done, and I'm excited. I'm excited. This is a set I'm going to buy into. Right now, we only know two cards, and that's based on the fact that they're the wrapping art. Excuse me. So, I thought today I would just make a few predictions, and I'm sure a lot of people will believe that it's playing it safe. Um, I'm going to just be completely honest in what I believe they're going to release. I don't have any sort of inside information. This is all coming from what I've observed from people I trust online who've made predictions in the past or who claim to have inside information, whether they're right or wrong. And then, in addition, just kind of looking at the sets and kind of thinking about what would be some logical cards that they could say comes from each set. So, for example, I think that an easy card to start with. I believe we're going to get Lightning Bolt. We're going to get Lightning Bolt or we're going to get Shock. I think it's pretty easy to say both of those are going to be in. But also I think like Fireball or Blaze, something, a burn spell with an X in it. Um, in terms of blue, I see one of the following three cards being printed: Counterspell, Daze, or Remand. I don't think they'll go more than two, but again, just thinking about some of the cards that they could put in this set and where they would slot them in terms of rarity, that just felt really safe. Um, as far as it goes with green, Giant Growth is going to be in this set. Fog is going to be in this set. I just would be dumbfounded if they weren't. Um, I I'm pretty sure, like in my heart, I believe they're going to put Birds of Paradise in this set. I just That's such a big card of Magic's history. I don't know why you wouldn't. I guess I'm going by colors right now. So the white the white cards, I would say we're going to see a Holy Day or an Angel Song. So we're going to see some of those cheap prevent damage. We'll probably see a Wrath spell, Day of Judgment, Wrath of God, or Armageddon. Um, was it Phyrexian Rebirth could be one. There's all sorts of them. Excuse me. And then on to black. So for black, I think that Dark Ritual and Hymn to Tarak are going to be the safe bets for me. I think those are going to be the two that if I could only pick one or two cards that I truly believed in, you could say Doomblade, go for the throat. Um, Dark Banishing, maybe. Terror would be a good pick as well, but my top two there would be Dark Ritual and Hymn to Tarak. So here's my other predictions, and then down the road after the set comes out, we'll get to go back and see what predictions I did and made correct and incorrect. So here's my other predictions. Lands are a big part of Magic's history. Obviously, they can't give us the dual lands. So let's think logically about what they could release. Could we say the fetch lands? Yeah, there's a chance. I could also believe in the Shocklands making an appearance. If they wanted to, why not do uh, Rashad Port, Wasteland, Strip Mine, and a couple other cards like that? That wouldn't be too bad. That could definitely offset the if you don't do shocks or fetches. So I think that's kind of a prediction I'm going to go with is that they have to do something big with lands. I'm going to lean towards shocks. I think it's either going to be shock lands or they're going to just reprint a bunch of those really older powerful cards like Arport, Wasteland, Strip Mine. The Urza lands would be a good include here. So that could definitely be. And honestly, they could have announced cards that are not going to be in this set. I didn't read because I didn't want to eliminate. I just listened to and watched a lot of video on speculation. So here's my so I guess I had one more prediction I wanted to make, and that was Planeswalkers. We have not seen the end of the Planeswalker Fury. So let's talk about the fact that we have Ugin, Karn, Liliana, and Jace. Those are the four that really are paying the bills right now in terms of the best four Planeswalkers. I predict one more of the four, so we already have Jace. I predict one more of those other three, Ugin, Karn, or Lily, will be reprinted. My pick is Ugin. I think Karn would make a lot of sense too, just based on the character. Because another prediction that you could easily make is this set's going to take us back to characters like Squee, Gerard, Karn, just all the characters of old Magic lore. I think we're going to get a chance to see some of those cards get reprinted as well. But yeah, I think we're gonna see. I think we're gonna see more Planeswalkers regardless. But I would not be shocked one more of those Power 3 gets used in the printing. So, other than that, I'm really excited. I also want to make one more prediction about this set. I think they're going to release tokens. For some reason, I believe that they're going to release a couple of really cool token cards. If they have any cards in the set that create tokens, they're going to release the corresponding token cards with them. So I'm pretty excited about that. I hope that I'm right on all this. I would love to be 100% correct. Obviously, it doesn't always work like that. So we'll come back in about a month after it's been spoiled and we've had a chance to look at it and just be excited and see what I was right, what I was wrong about. Again, I just picked a few cards for each color that I thought had a good probability of being reprinted, and cards that, when you just look at their place in Magic's history, they're very, very popular. They may not be the most powerful cards, but very popular cards, or easy to reprint cards to fill in slots. Because honestly, you could take any card that's $3 to $6 right now, any rare, and they could reprint that as a middle, $2 pack rare for the set to fill that out. That's something easily they could do. There's a lot of pressure on this set, so I wouldn't be surprised if they do things like that. I wouldn't be surprised if we see the lieges get reprinted. Elves, goblins, zombies, merfolk, soldiers. I wouldn't be surprised if they all have a lord reprinted. So count those as predictions. But if those are wrong, these are like extra credit predictions, I guess. So if those are wrong, I'm not going to count them against me. But I just wouldn't be surprised. Cards like Felden's Cane, Tormod's Crypt, Elixir of Immortality, I think those all have good chance. Propaganda, Ghostly Prison. I think those are, pretty strong cards to consider. There's just a lot of cards that, if anybody who claims to know anything about Magic in these videos online, and all the information's available just for people to analyze on their own, and you look at the past year to 18 months and you can say, it's been tough. I think that this set has to be big, and they know that, so they're going to deliver big time. That's just my opinion. Like I said, I really hope I'm right. I've had a tough time with Magic. The past few sets haven't been my favorite. So I could really use a good Master set to kind of get me re-energized for Dominaria. So anyways, that'll do it. We'll talk to you again on this topic here in about a month. I don't really cover spoilers as they're coming out, especially when it's a Master set, unless it's something absolutely absurd, or unless it just turns out I'm 100% correct on my predictions. You won't hear anything about this video. You won't see a second part to it until after the entire set is released. With that being said, thanks for listening, guys. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next time.